my new rail conversion from a Voxelab Aquila. I had an extra rail from when I did my Pro 3 rail. So I put it on this one I got from this eBay thing where they, I don't know, a bunch of old ones. I got it for like 60 bucks. It was only missing a belt and the glass. It was all it was missing. So I'm just doing a renovation on it. But I decided to make my own deal. I had to put a 13 millimeter offset. I made a little spacer to go in there, and then I made an adjustable housing that I put out. And then that gets my switch working. And then for this, I made this neat little bracket that surrounds the, see if I can get it here. It surrounds the bearing on both sides, and the 4 screws are recessed that go into it, hold it on. Then I use the old plate, and then that plate bolts on in those 3 places on the bottom. I made this neat little deal that bolts in there, and then it's got a multi-channel for putting different belt sizes and doing different things if you need it. Of course, the bolt holds, there's the nut hole, holds that on. And then I've got troughs in here, and I've got it so it's running just a couple of millimeters off the slide rail here, off the 2020. And it keeps those belts down in that trough really nice. And on each side, I've got it so they ride in a trough, so they can't go anywhere with these holes. These perfect alignment. So it works pretty slick on the table here. Really nice and solid. So it's only going to be out a few millimeters. So my next thing will be to make an offset for the bed, which is all you can do. On mine, it wasn't enough notice with this BVL. With using aluminum, you can get a lot closer. But I'm not using aluminum, and I'm using the old plate. So I've got, 10 or 12 millimeters there. Well, actually 13 side of space. I've got 13 millimeters I've got to deal with. So I don't use real big prints. I don't really do big prints like that. So forward 13 millimeters is not going to bother me. So I don't know if I'll do anything to the bed. But I think I'm going to put a rail on the bed. So when I put a rail on the bed, I will probably address that. But for right now, poor man's rail job. I had this rail laying around, so figured I might as well use it.